Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest in the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, so today I'm in San Diego, California, and I'm at the Latitude NAHREP event, and I have Byron on the show. Byron, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks for having me here.
All right, man. So we just met a little bit ago. I know you're out of Huntington, right? Huntington Beach?
Yep.
Talk a little bit more about what you do.
So I'm the team leader for Keller Williams Huntington Beach office. I manage about 150 agents. I'm also the treasurer for the Orange County National Association of Real Estate Professionals. So I'm actually here with a couple of my colleagues here, just embracing what it is to be a Latino. You probably can't tell, but I'm actually half Mexican, half Japanese.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Huntington, are you from there, Huntington Beach, or talk a little bit more about your market?
No, I'm actually from San Fernando Valley, just around Simi Valley, Northridge area. That's where I kind of went to college and I grew up. I actually had the opportunity to come manage the Keller Williams down in Newport Beach, but that's actually what brought me down to Orange County. And ever since then, I've just kind of been serving my clients anywhere from pretty much from Orange County all the way up to Ventura County still.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned managing many agents. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so I'm a team leader, so I help inspire and grow any agent who wants to just see exponential growth in their business. Do it through either our advanced agent tools, a couple of things that I'm coming out with, like a new listing presentation, buyer presentation. There's that big National Association of Realtors settlement case that's really been affecting our industry. Actually, that's why I'm just so grateful to be at Latitude right now, where we're really embracing the change, coming together, and just exchanging ideas and best practices of how we as an industry can really figure this out together.
Now, have you been to Latitude before? Is this your first time?
No, this is actually my first time in Latitude.
Hey, my first time too. What do you like about it the most so far?
I think just the community involvement of people coming together. And like I said, I can't understate the collaboration that I felt around here.
I noticed that. It's happening, right?
Yeah, it's just happening right now. I mean, just look at us right now, right? We're hanging outside. Actually, there was overflow in a little breakout session that we're both trying to get into. Saw him and complimented his entire rig, which, again, if everyone must know you at this point, Adam, with just your amazing production value. But I could just tell it by the tools, the tech, and just the mannerisms in which you presented yourself in.
So I think that there's deals being done here. I'm walking by people, I'm hearing it, like real estate deals, private equity deals, you name it. What do you think is the magic of the environment? I don't know. Again, first time. So what do you think? We figure this out together, kind of.
Of course. This might be my first Latitude, but I think this is probably my third real estate conference just this year alone. I mean, I go to usually a couple a year. And I think something that's always magical and probably even more particular about this one because it has that community sense of, but I really think it's just that once you kind of get those ideas flowing, once you kind of open your mind to the different possibilities out there, just from being maybe in a new location, speaking to people from a different market, you really just get those ideas going and you get that sense of that fire from within that just brings it out of you, where you get that urge to call that client that maybe hasn't been calling you back. Maybe you get that urge to reach out to a competitor and ask them what they're doing differently. You just have a new sense of purpose. And I think that's something that this Latitude convention is really facilitating.
So I want to take you back in time a bit here.
Sure.
What got you into real estate originally?
So I actually was a banker. Wells Fargo, who's one of the prominent bankers at Latitude. They're not paying me to say that, but I started out there.
Are they paying me? Did I get a plug?
I think I see a check sticking out of there.
Come on.
Started at Wells Fargo, Citibank, Union Bank. I was actually just a big time networker in my Chamber of Commerce, and I kept positioning myself as a number guy. I'm not. And then somehow I got into Keller Williams doing accounting. Took some night classes.
Really?
Yeah, I just kept going.
Back way in.
It was a different
in the mailroom. I heard it, but I heard it.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty much pushing checks and filing paperwork. And then I just remember seeing the joy that some agents get from helping people.
Wow.
And I felt really inspired to go out there and be a part of what is a transformation experience. And in fact, for NAHREP, I think that's our primary reason why we exist. We help people out in communities find alternative ways for housing solutions. And I think that's really the magic that I'm so excited and appreciative about being with NAHREP for.
Now, you mentioned a big team that you're leading. So leadership, we got a lot of business owners, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of executives that watch this, not just in real estate, but all different industries. Leadership, what do you think is some of the core reasons why your team has been so successful and that team has been so successful in general?
Yeah, I mean, we're one of the fastest growing teams in Huntington Beach. There's a quote from our founder, Gary Keller, that I really just resonates with me is, no company can ever outgrow its culture, right? So I think just having a place where, again, even in this environment where you can collaborate, exchange ideas, there's no stupid questions, right? And you're really just all kind of understanding that we're all kind of have our own journey for our own reasons and just come together to exchange what's working for me or just being open to helping a colleague out.
Yeah.
I really think that's what's really catapulting our growth, at least in the Huntington Beach office.
Yeah, so what's going on? I want to talk about your area and your market. What areas do you work, first of all? I know it's Huntington Beach is where you're located, but what areas, geography do you work?
I mean, since I'm a local 818 boy, so I'm really still working the San Fernando, Simi Valley market. That's really where my farm is. I'm a big believer as a leader. I never want to be competing against my agents. I want to, of course, facilitate their growth. I want to see them do amazing things out there. So I'm really out more in like the LA area. But I mean, that doesn't mean that I won't, I think my last deal was in Irvine. So it's a little south of Huntington. I think with the changes in the laws, as well as just the seasonality changes with people going to school, the average days on market's been increasing steadily. But then again, we're expecting that Fed's cutting the rates though. So we're expecting a huge surge of buyers just in there. So even if you're thinking of buying out there, definitely get with either your local agent or even your local lender and just ask them what those alternatives are. Just pencil it out just so you know where you're at, because now is probably one of the best times out there to buy. Just with the days on market, we're really seeing that shift from what was a true seller's market to a buyer's market, specifically in my area. And I think LA, it's even better.
It's awesome. All right, last thing, Byron, I want you to look in the camera. How can people follow you? How can they connect? Social media, website, or otherwise?
Yeah, so again, it's Byron Baba. You can follow me on Instagram at baba.homes. That's B-A-B-A, like a sheep.homes. And of course, if you want, you can always just text me at 714-594-7187. That's the speed line, the bat line.
All right, fantastic. And for everybody watching, just so you know, we'll put those links in the show notes so you can just click on them and head right on over. And speaking of the audience, if this is your first time with Mission Matters and you haven't hit that subscribe or follow button, we welcome you to do so. This is a daily show. Each and every day, we're bringing you new content, new ideas, new entrepreneurs, and hopefully new ideas that will help you along the way in your journey as well. So again, hit that subscribe or follow button. And Byron, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me, Adam. Take care.